Hey guys, my name is Brian Fleming from BuildingSocialProof.com. Today I am going to give you 3 killer tips to lower your cost on Facebook ads. Because if you're doing Facebook advertising, you don't want to spend a bunch of money on Facebook ads and not get results. You want to set it up so that I give Facebook $1, Facebook gives me $2 in sales back. That's what you want to do for your Facebook ads. So I want to give you 3 tips for that. Now, before I get started, I want to let you know this coming up Thursday, November 19th, 8 o'clock p.m., I'm going to have a Facebook marketing workshop. So if you've been thinking about growing your business on Facebook, you've been thinking about how to use Facebook to get more clients, that's the kind of stuff I'm going to be covering. You can head over to BuildingSocialProof.com and sign up for that workshop. Love to have you there. The one I had last night had just a hair under 100 live attendees on it. And I'll tell you, it was awful. The audio was bad. That won't happen this Thursday because I'm going to use a MacBook Pro. Going all in. Going to get a good computer. Yes, it's a free workshop. Kasha, yes, it's a free workshop. No charge, complimentary. Show up. You guys will learn a lot. I got a flood of emails. As bad as the audio quality was, I couldn't even do a replay. I got a bunch of emails from people telling me how much they liked the presentation. They just couldn't hear it. So I've got to do another one to give people a replay. Anyway, guys, so 3 tips for Facebook advertising. The first one, free but worth a lot. There, Ricky said it, free but worth a lot. And guys on YouTube, who I'm talking to are people on Periscope that you can't see. And you can't see them because you're not on Periscope. What you got to do is on your phone, download the Periscope app. And then when I go live and do these, your phone's going to go chirp. It's going to make a chirp sound. You'll see I'm live. You just click a button. You could be at the mall and you get real-time video. Periscope is the fastest social media network in 2015. You guys got to get on it. It is breaking all the rules. And I'll tell you another thing about Periscope before we get into it. Periscope is way friggin' better than Google Hangouts and running webinars. It's a way better platform and it just works right from your phone. So good stuff. Okay, 3 tips to lower your Facebook ad costs. Now the first one, I talked about it last night in the workshop, and if you guys come, you're going to learn a lot more about it. But you want to use custom audiences from your website or your customer list. Critical, critical, critical. You got to bring something to the party with Facebook, guys. If you just start up a campaign and have Facebook try to find people for you and you're not bringing some component of your customers or your website visitors, something that can kind of clue Facebook into what your kind of people look like, your ads are going to be more expensive. They're just going to cost you more. So what you want to do to lower your costs is Facebook gives you a tracking pixel you can put on your site, and everyone who hits your site, they don't have to be coming off Facebook for it. Everyone who hits your site, they're going to start recording. And what they do is they build up an audience of all these people. I talked about it on the workshop last night. You can run ads to these people for a friggin' $1 a day. And every time they open up their phone, there you are for $1 a day. It's a great way to run ads. But the other thing it can do is it can look at all these people and it can say, wow, you know what? They all graduated high school, or they find a bunch of different things is what I'm trying to say. They all tend to rent homes rather than own homes. They find all these different things about people, things that you and I can't even know about, that Facebook only knows about, and they create what's called a custom audience with it. So they'll take all 250 million people in the United States and turn them down to the top 2 million people that match your audience exactly. When you can bring something like that into Facebook ads, your ad cost is going to go down greatly because you're just more focused on the audience. It's a custom audience. It's your audience. No one else can have that audience but you. So that's my first tip. Look at custom audiences. Now the second tip has to do with targeting because people really struggle with targeting. Go on Facebook, in their ad manager, use Audience Insights on Facebook Ads Manager. Audience Insights tells you everything about everybody on Facebook. So let's say you're a piano teacher and you want to look at the audience of piano students. You could type in piano students into Facebook and it'll tell you all kinds of things about them. It'll tell you the things I said, you know, how much money they make, their highest school level completion. It tells you all kinds of stuff. But the most important thing you're going to want to look at is under pages they like. It'll tell you the top pages that these piano students like, and it'll be pretty obvious to you. It'll be like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. That makes sense. Use those pages as part of your target audience. That mixed with the custom audience is going to give you your best results with Facebook ads. So those are two of them. Website custom audience, which you guys should be doing right now. You should get that pixel on your site today and start recording them. And two is using custom audiences. Now the third one, I talked about this one in the workshop quite a bit. We even had some games where we were guessing which ones did better. Got to test your ads, guys. You have to test your ads. If you're not testing your ads, you're leaving money on the table, because you know what? Anytime I take 3 or 4 variations of an ad, guess what? One of them's going to be the winner, and it probably ain't the original one most of the time. So what do you want to do? You want to take your ad in Facebook and just duplicate it 4 times and change the picture. Try 4 different pictures, because the picture is what's going to move the needle the most. And I guarantee when you do this, you're going to be, why the hell did that picture win? Why is that one doing better than the other ones? Because it's so counterintuitive. You'll never be able to guess which picture wins, so just test your ads. That's the third tip. Now, I got a couple bonus ones for you that I've been doing some research on, and it's pretty cool. I've come up with this formula. When you're testing your ads, you also want to try different audiences. So we've got our custom audience. We've also got audience insights. Pick 5 to 10 audiences, okay? 5 to 10, that sounds like a lot, but 5 to 10 different audiences, and run a campaign, $25 to $50. Test for $25 to $50. That's how long you want to run the test. Just let it burn through the $25 to $50. And when it does, you'll typically find 2 to 3 audiences that do really, really well. Remember those numbers. 5 to 10 audiences, $25 to $50. And then find your 2 to 3 that are going to vastly outperform the others. That's kind of the formula I'm seeing happen over and over again. So guys, stick with that. 5 to 10 audiences, and you'll get 2 to 3. So those are my tips, guys. Those will save you money. Again, website custom audiences, audience insight to really nail that targeting down. Test, 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 test. Can't say it enough to keep testing. All right, guys, so get to it with Facebook ads. And remember, if you want to learn more about Facebook marketing, I got my workshop coming up Thursday, November 19th, 8 o'clock p.m. You guys can sign up at buildingsocialproof.com. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.